Let's roll our next segue for my culture news. The wheel is spinning. Is it gonna land on something? Is it landing on accurate metaphor simile? This story is coming from... Where was it coming from? Fortnite! Gaming news, yes. We have a lot of Homer Simpson sound things on our soundboard here. And Fortnite is also getting some Simpson branding, as it had a whole season based off The Simpsons, and this is Matthew Reynolds' review on it. I have seen some gameplay of it, but I don't want to say it tonight. I have no actual opinion on the gameplay, so we're going to read what Matthew Reynolds on The Guardian has to say. Crammed with cameos, this recreation of Springfield in Fortnite's evolving virtual playground is a delight for longtime fans of the show. Shame it's not here for long. Oh, it's not permanent? That sucks. After years of collaborations with Disney on Marvel and Star Wars, it's finally happening. The Simpsons have arrived in Fortnite, whereas most of these crossovers comprise of themed skins and emotes. This is a complete takeover, with an entire stylized map based on Springfield Explore. It's a smart way of introducing American TV's longest-running sitcom to a younger audience. Especially with the news of a second movie on its way. They're really putting in that marketing, aren't they? But for millennials, this is the culmination of a year-long campaign to catch our attention. If previous collabs with Power Rangers, Scream, and Mortal Kombat are anything but fun. Though this could have been a quick ploy for those who grew up on a diet of after-school BBC Two, for anyone who doesn't know. British people love The Simpsons, and they do watch The Simpsons. It's actually crazy. I went when I was living in Wales for 2 months. They watch The Simpsons every evening. I'm like, it's like I never left America. It's like I never left. So they love The Simpsons. I think more people should talk about that. The UK's love for The Simpsons, which is an American show. Right?
Is that why they keep looking at me and expecting me to have 4 fingers?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that's it.
But if you're British, you probably watched it on BBC Two on repeats. It's not a lazy cash-in, however. The familiar sights of Springfield you expect are here. There's a Simpsons home on Evergreen Terrace, the sloping lawns of the Burns Manor, and a town square with Moose Tavern and a statue of Jebediah Springfield, attachable head and towards the edge of the map is the nuclear power plant, pumping cartoon steam into the sky, featuring meltdowns that hurt by tapping against the console to the tune of Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, which is what Homer would do. Oh, which one turns this off? Cletus's farm and a slurp factory, the game's stuff, no beer on tap here, sit on the corners of the island. And every match starts with a charming recreation of the show's intro, the departing cloud, the title card, and iconic theme song, where you thank Otto as you leave the battle bus, descend map. For anybody who doesn't play Fortnite, you start on a bus that is floating like a hot air balloon bus, okay? And Mo, of course, is the bus driver in the show, so they made him the driver of the battle bus that you jump out of and you skydive out of to determine where you start in the game.
Why would Mo be driving a bus and not Otto?
Oh, sorry.
You say Otto?
I meant Otto. I said Mo came out of my mouth, but I meant Otto. Yes, Otto, the bus driver, is driving the bus in the sky there.
You think I'm not paying attention, huh?
No, I didn't think you weren't paying attention. It was just a slip of the tongue. They've had virtual depictions of Springfield before, though not for a while. The most recent was tapped out in 2012 in a Lego Dimension in 2015, but never rendered with this level of detail. Of course, no one's ever been able to walk around in Springfield. It has never existed this way, right? Because of the cartoon, all of these are just scenes, right? You never see how they're connected with each other, like in an open world environment. Springfield is on the smaller side as far as Fortnite maps go, and while it's mostly as you'd imagine, there is an odd quirk. The Hollywood-style Springfield sign is in the middle, not overlooking the town. Surely Springfield Gorge, centerpiece of the episode Bart the Daredevil, isn't this close to the residential streets where Marge and Ned Flanders live. It's been squashed down and rearranged. No matter. Springfield's geography has always been a mystery, and what counts is that this dense recreation is a joy to experience. The secret of Fortnite's map design over the years is its knack for making good use of the space between larger landmarks. And here's an opportunity to cram in references for longtime Simpsons fans to discover, whether it's stumbling upon a 33-cent store or the forever burning tire yard. Exploration is interpreted by optional quests with fun cameos, where a set of car keys can lead to a joyride at Homer's behest, or picking up a ringing payphone results in a prank call to Moe. Countering boss characters such as Krusty, who appears across the map, sees Nelson briefly appear to let out a telltale "ha ha" upon their demise. There's a lot to be packed in. After a dozen or so matches, Matthew is still looking for or discovering more. If there's a fault, it's that the map has to be played in competitive settings. I agree. That's my problem with Fortnite completely. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I have to do PvP and fight other people with this? Never mind, I'm not gonna play. The storm circle ever closing in and moving you on. He wishes there was more times to explore slowly without the battle royale setup. Though Fortnite's vibrant pop culture collabs are always best approached as playgrounds and not visual museums, he'd like an exception to be made here, especially for new or lapsed players drawn in by the update. If that's you, here's a few new things you can do to survive long enough to enjoy it. Play the less frantic zero build mode. Turn on visual sound effects in the settings menu to show player positions on screen, and remember, there's no shame in landing in the quieter spots of the map, letting others pick each other off first. Some of the best references are off the beaten path after all. The Simpsons collaboration is a month-long pause between cooler seasons. It ends on the 29th of November, so we only have a month to explore this map before it's gone. It'll be a shame to see such a brilliant tribute disappear. And though old maps have returned before, the very first Fortnite chapter did in 2020, breaking concurrent player records, most disappear for good. One series has staying power.
Cool, man.
Here's hoping for a movie-style comeback. Maybe some hackers out there can pull the data out of Fortnite and get the map data so you can look at it and sort of map edit it. I don't know. It would be nice if we could do that.
Can we bring back the dead characters like Bleeding Gums Murphy and
maybe
Ned's wife?
You're gonna have to explore to find out.
Lionel Hutz, right? Lionel Hutz don't exist. The lawyer, because Phil Hartman did.
Sideshow Bob wasn't referenced at all in here, which is suspicious. He has to be in there somewhere.
Sideshow Bob, that's Kelsey Grammer. That's Kelsey Grammer, the guy who plays Frasier. Okay, so I've got a metaphor. You remember that saying? I don't know if you remember The Simpsons, where Homer says, "My uncle still got my nose." Right? The Simpsons still have our nose, and they won't give it back.
Yeah, they just won't. They just won't go away. They just, as much as people say, "Oh, the show's not funny anymore," they just keep coming back and complaining.
No, it's
about
relevant
it.
because they keep. It's always irrelevant because they keep predicting the future, and people keep going back and holy shit, how the hell did they know that was happening? They predicted Trump of all fucking things. Holy crap!
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
but there's my culture news.